just the second time that Josh Johnson has faced the St. Louis Cardinals.
And the Carpenter has been brilliant. The best 6-start ERA in St. Louis Cardinal history. And he hits a breaking ball hard, but Hanley's out in left field. And he throws Pujols out. Josh Johnson, nicely done. And he's 3-2 on Chris Carpenter. Throws a sinker. Pujols is a great first baseman, and his flip is just in time. He's got company tomorrow, right? That's
yes.
Deep right field. Back goes Ankiel, and he makes a basket catch. Broken bat, little looper. It's going to fall. Cantu, that's an out. The runner is out. In fact, the runner at third is going back to second.
Yes.
That's a heads-up play by Cantu.
Yeah, it's a play that the runner at first base, Rick Ankiel, there's no intent. He wasn't intentionally trying to do that because Cantu the closest to the ball.
Carpenter to left, and JJ's going to get out of this inning just like that. Scoreless, Marlins, Cardinals.
Fastballs that go in different directions, and you'll see curveballs like that.
And that goes right back at him.
Yeah, he has a real good cutter. He'll run that one away from righties into lefties.
And down goes Baker. Carpenter gets his first punch out. And the Marlins and the Cardinals, who has been outstanding in his Marlins career. And Ryan, who acts as sort of a second leadoff guy in the 9 spot, punches one into right field. Chris Duncan. That's a base hit. That'll score a run. Schumacher to second, and the Cardinals are on the board first.
That year he was a pitcher in his rookie year.
Drives that ball to right, hits it pretty well. Back goes Hermida, and it's over his head and off the wall. 2 runs will score. Ankiel's headed for third, and he'll be thrown out on a ball that looked like it might be caught at the wall in right. The Cardinals get 2 runs. So after he had the hit, he came around and was greeted by the family. That's going to land fair. Coughlin, it bounces out of play. Johnson has to stop at third base, but Chris Coughlin fights off a Carpenter pitch and doubles down the left field line. Little dinker is going to fall. Base hit. Coughlin right around third. Bonifacio's racing for second, and he is safe. How about that?
Ah, that is sweet.
Struck him out with a Bugs Bunny curveball. Chopper to Hanley. Josh Johnson for a very brief inning, which shows you what kind of hole he was in at mid-May, with an average right around 220 right now. Pujols beats him to the bag, and the Vinoy has a starring role.
And I think it was led by Brett Updike.
Yes. Yes, it was. Brendan Ryan is at the plate, leading off for the Cardinals. He's the number 9 hitter, and he goes down swinging. All right, 5.
Yes, Manny is he can hit. I mean, he's a guy, but he's not a great outfielder. He's not one of the top outfielders in baseball.
Off of Carpenter's glove. Here comes Ross, and he scores.
Just like that. This number gives you a good idea of how to. Oh, boy, that backswing caught John Baker. Ah.
And he's bleeding. Baker doesn't want to come out of the game.
It is something. And it's a very shallow fly ball here.
That's a fly ball that Duncan is going to miss. Oh, goodness. Duncan goes down. Ryan goes right over top of him. But maybe a little softer landing for both. He drives that ball to center field. Rasmus back, and he makes the catch. That would be strike 3 called. Josh Johnson punches out Ryan Ludwig. Swing and a miss. West knew he had the no-hitter going, but he also knew that Carroll was a double shy of the cycle. Coughlin bounces it out to second. Heard Charlie Huff on the radio the other day emailed us the link to the Bugs Bunny. You can Google it or Bing it or whatever. But Bugs Bunny with his changeup and curveball, looking a lot like Dan Meyer. Not running. And a chopper, it's a fair ball out there. That is quite a turn. What a double play. Tyler Green to Skip Schumacher, a converted outfielder. He'll lining out towards third. Bonifacio in time. High fly ball left field and deep. Coughlin is back to the track, has room, makes the catch. Drive to right and deep. Get out of here. Ball game. Walk off. Hermida. 4-3 Marlins.
There's that walk off, and there was a gigantic blast from Jeremy Hermida. Wow.
And the Marlins, in dramatic fashion, take game one of this series.
Oh, he got the little slider from Jason Mott. He went away from the fastball, his #1 pitch, threw the slider, and Jeremy Hermida took care of the rest.